Hey y'all, good morning. Yeah, I'm over on Sugar Creek. Took my nephew that gas tank, but headed back out. Yeah, my old stomping ground when I growed up at. We used to play a lot over in that field right there and stuff when I was a kid. Old 1800s schoolhouse right here. Yeah, we used to play football and stuff in that field there a lot. This right here was my grandmother's place. She had a big house here. Right here is where I growed up at. There's a big two-story red house right here. Used to sleigh right off that hill over there a lot. But yeah, that's my old stomping grounds right there. That's where I growed up at. My brother was back up in there in the woods up there swinging on a grapevine one time. The grapevine come out of the tree and he fell and got hurt real bad, broke his leg. That's cactus and Peck's place up here. I used to walk from down there where my brother lives at to here every morning to catch a ride with the mail carrier, which the mail carrier lives here now. But I used to catch a ride up with him all the way over to Hampstead Middle School over there. And then I would catch a bus from there to the high school every morning. Then I'd go to the high school half the day. Then I would catch a bus at the high school and go to the Votech. Well, here's what they call the head of the creek, or the last house on the creek. Used to be a two-story house that stood right here. Always called that the S-curve because it was so short. Then you got that other short curve right there. The reason why I always call it the S-curve. I saw Zeta walking out when I was coming in. Yeah, she's my brother Daniel's ex-girlfriend. Climbing up the mountain, just taking it easy. I ain't even trying to go fast. The engine's running fast because where I'm going slow and pulling up hills, so. Sounds like it's running fast anyway, but actually it's really not. It's loud is what it is. Good ways to the top. Truck tank, the sound of the old truck echoing off of the bank there. I just barely giving this thing any gas. If I just don't overheat or nothing. Old 98. Wooded area. Ain't gonna look like this over here for too long. All the leaves and stuff are gonna die off the trees and fall off. Water that runs down through there like a fall when it's raining hard. back in the 60s and the 70s. There used to be a coal temple here. But yeah, there's also a road up yonder that goes around. There used to be a house back up in there, back before I was ever born. There used to be several houses back up in here, up here on this road, on this mountain before I was born. Blind curves on this mountain either. This road goes to Golly River. Yeah, it used to be a house right down over the hill right here. Used to be a house there. I think that's where it was at. It's either here or on the other side. I can't remember. Might have been on the other side of the mountain, I can't remember. But I think it was right there. Yeah, it was right there. And down this road here where Mitchell put Mr. Hogan's four-wheeler at, down over the mountain at, there used to be a house down in there. Right here where the gate is there. There used to be a house down in there. Pretty steep pull up through here. We're almost to the top though. I remember walking this mountain a bunch of times when I was younger too. Didn't have a vehicle or motorcycle or nothing. Had to walk out here in the winter time with 24 inches of snow. You can bet that wasn't no fun. In the winter time, you can't hardly get out of here. Yeah, I'm just going slow, but this mountain, like I said, it's pretty steep, and this truck's loud. It sounds like I'm giving it a lot of fuel when I'm not. Pretty much just died on along. Yeah, nice and green and pretty over here right now, but it ain't gonna be that way for long. Keep switching hands, my arm gets tired. I need my camera holder in here. Well, we'll see y'all when I get to the down the other side or something. Yep, headed down the hardtop, down Strip Mine Road, headed toward Anstead there now. Yeah, it don't take too long to get across that mountain, but yep. They Lugied down through here on Lugie boards, and down here at the bottom of Colder Hill, they couldn't make that curve very good. Some of them did, some of them didn't. Well, a lot of them ended up in the hay pile, though. They couldn't make that curve. And no clue who that was. Yeah, well, we're just about in Anstead. See y'all in a little. Hey, y'all, back home. Yeah, I've been here working on this truck for a little while. I got all the bolts out of the transfer case. I got to take the transfer case off of there still yet, but pain in the butt. Then I got to take the sorter out and the bell housing bolts out and pull the transmission back. It's going to be a pain in the hind end. But anyway, that's the way it goes. I think bad luck I wouldn't have any. I guess I better watch that nail right there. Nail will get in my foot. It wouldn't be too good. Old rusty nail. Roll this window down on this side. think that transfer case is ready to come out, but a bunch of parts there off out of it. But anyway, as far as I could tell, that transfer case is ready to come out of there. Except for one plug-in I gotta get unplugged. Move, buddy. Move. He's getting dirt all in my tools and stuff. Yeah, big thing right there. That is the transfer case for the four-wheel drive. I think I got all the bolts out of it, but we'll see, I guess. Well, y'all, got it out there. There's bolts that go in it through the back of the transmission and screw into here all the way around. And this goes on the center shaft of the transmission. I had to cut this wire because I couldn't figure out how to get it unplugged. So I just cut it, and I said, heck with it, I'll just wire it back together and tape it up or something. Is that darn plug-in right there? Now, I know I've taken it apart before, but I don't remember how I did it. But anyway, there is the transfer case out of it. Now all I gotta do is take a starter out, bell housing bolts out, pull the transmission back. Already got the shifter and everything out of it. Now I really need another seat. That seat's filthy. It's a mess doing this, but I gotta do it. Put a throw-up bearing in it, put it back together and fix it. Only way it'll ever run. Alright, y'all, see you in a little bit. Hey y'all, good morning. Yeah, I've been out here working on this truck. I had to put the vice grips up in there and lock it on the back side of the boat because I had a bolting and nut through it, and take a ratchet to the front side of it and turn the nut off of it. But I finally got the starter out. Only thing left holding is one bell housing bolt, which I'm going to take it out in a little bit. I already got the engine supported up and underneath there. See the jack right there where I got the engine supported, but I moved the transmission a little bit. It come back some, but I got to take that one last bell housing bolt out, and that transmission will be ready to come out of there. And slide it back and as far as I can where I can get in there to that throw-out bearing, and then I'm going to have to buy a new throw-out bearing for it. Which I don't really have the money right now. Won't have the money until the 1st. Yeah, Ford 302 throw-out bearing is what it is, y'all. For a standard 4-speed. And it is a 81, 82 model, all the way up to 84. Yeah, I got this long metal post here through there over to the other wing glass. I got one bell housing bolt to take out. I'm going to go through the back glass there to get inside there where I can take that long one bell housing bolt out. Already got the ratchet and the socket and everything in there, I hope. I hope I got the right socket and everything. But I'll be right back. I got this strap on around this post here and tied around the transmission down there to hold the transmission up. And I take that last bolt out, it should be ready to come back away from the engine, where I can get in there and get that throw-out bearing out, put another one in it, and then put it all back together. I'll see y'all in a second. Well, under the truck, y'all. Yeah, I done slid it back. But it's sitting on that, so I'm going to try to get that moved out from out of there somehow. But it don't look like it's all the way out of there. The sun is in my eyes. Oh. Yeah, can't tell. Almost, not quite. Ain't quite back far enough. It's got to come back a little bit more than that. Of course, it fell down on that. So that's going to mean a little bit of work. I don't know how I'm going to get that up because I got the jack holding the engine up. So I don't know, maybe I can pull it up with that strap, but I don't know. But it's almost back far enough to get that throw-up bearing. The remains of it out of there. Ain't much left holding it in there anyway. My camera's blurry, y'all, sorry. Wipe the camera off a little bit. Maybe y'all can see it a little bit better now. But yeah, I got that right there hanging down. I'm going to have to pick the transmission up a little bit. Get it up over that so I can get it on back a little bit because it's a cross member there holding it. See you on a little bit. Well, y'all, right there's what's left of the throw-up bearing. Kind of destroyed it. It's got like a plastic back on it. Weird one. With notches. I thought it had notches. Yeah, it completely destroyed the throw-up bearing. The bearing itself is completely gone. Yeah, that went like that, and then this went on top of it like that. And right there's where the bearing was. Yeah, I'm going to get a new throw-out bearing for sure. I already knew it. But anyway, thing's completely out. See y'all. Hey y'all, down here in the dog field again, looking around with my metal detector. I'm not saying that I'll find anything down here, but hey, you never know. How about the metal detector that's filled to death? Ain't too much left in it now. And several cars parked over here. Yeah, pretty much metal detector is filled a lot. Yeah, I get tired of sitting around at the house, so I just got out here to mess around a little bit. It's a little bit cooler day today. It's not too bad, and the wind's blowing. Decided I'd get out here and look around a little bit. A lot of people walk their dogs in this field and stuff, so never know. Somebody might lose something. Although I pretty much went from that end all the way up, that end all the way up, from that end and all the way up. I think I might change my setting. That's not what I want. Can't remember how to do it. Change my modes. There we go. Pretty much on all metal, but it'll make different sounds even on all metal. Might not find nothing, probably won't, but don't hurt to look. Grass is starting to get high down here again. You can see right there, pathway, mostly where people have been walking down through there, going down that path right there. Of course, sometimes I do find a few things down here, but pretty much dug everything out, I think. Oh, I got to fix my pants. My pants are trying to fall. There's a target. Of course, I am on all metal, so It's not very big, whatever it is. Dig it out so I can find it. 72. Right there in front of my foot. Ground's hard. Probably dried out in dirt. I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, it's just a balled up piece of like aluminum. I don't know exactly what it is. I'll have to look at it better when I get home, but probably ain't nothing good. See y'all in a minute or two when I find the next target. Another target. There's 82, 83, 92. Put it on pinpoint here for a minute. Whatever that is, it's big. I guess I'll dig it out. Yeah, see y'all in a minute. Yeah, didn't find that target. Probably just a piece of wire or something anyway. Yep, don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, pretty much a metal detector that filled to death sitting here in the truck. Didn't really find nothing much, but several vehicles sitting here. I guess I'll just head back home. It's too hot right now anyway. Back across the river, back to the other side, I guess. It's too hot. Sun's out, red hot. Really do anything right now anyway. I should have known better than trying. But I just wanted to get away from the house for a minute or two. Ain't got much gas, so about the only thing I can do is go back home. US 19. Wait for the traffic. Yeah, somebody needs to close the gates. Truck ain't got much pickup speed. Slow at taking off. It needs a fuel pump bad, I'm sure. Ain't got no fuel pressure. As long as you don't mash that pedal down too much, it'll go. River Gorge, one of the highest bridges in the United States. Might be a cop, I don't know. I doubt it. Finally. Y'all bit when I get home.